Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to MMA Opinions with the Iron Man, Tyson Johnson. I'm here with MMA fighter Marquise the Beast Johnson, and of course, the man with the tan, Dan. All right, guys, we got a big fight coming up with Conor McGregor fighting at 170 pounds. He's fighting against, guess who? Nate Diaz. What do you guys think about that?
Snuck in there. Wow, hey Nate, you got your wish, buddy. I guess all that talking shit came through. Now hopefully you can do what you got to do. But honestly, I think it's gonna be a good fight. Stylistically, it's gonna be a pretty even matchup until it gets to the ground, and I think Diaz has a better ground skills. But them both being boxers, it's gonna be nice. I think they're gonna both bang.
Definitely a slugfest. Danny, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good fight as well. I think Nate Diaz is a good fighter. He has a good ground game, but I think Conor McGregor is going to pull out on top with his all-around fighting skills. He has a good ground game, pretty good, decent ground game. He has that speed and agility up top. He knows how to throw a punch, and he knows how to maneuver very well around the cage.
Now, a lot of people are saying it depends on which Nate Diaz shows up. I mean, sometimes there's the lazy, slow Nate Diaz that's just in there to make a couple of bucks, and then there's a Nate Diaz that wants to kick someone's ass and get down to the ground. So, which one do you think shows up?
I think the real Nate Diaz is gonna show up. You know, like Conor says, this is a red panty fight, and you know it's time. This is the money. You know,
this is the biggest payday Nate will probably ever make.
Yeah.
Okay, unless he ends up being the champion at some point.
Yeah, this is a really, really big fight, and Conor McGregor has a lot of momentum behind him, and I think Nate Diaz would like to stop that and get some spotlight for himself.
Now, Nate's last fight against Michael Johnson was fantastic. I mean, he showed excellent striking skills. He kept the range, and he really dominated a fighter who has been dominating a lot of other fighters. So I'm looking forward to seeing which Nate Diaz shows up. Now, there's another fight on the card. It's for the Women's Championship, the new reigning champion, Holly Holm, and she's defending against the multi-time title challenger, and that's the cupcake Miesha Tate. Is it Miesha Tate's time, or does Holly Holm pull out another win?
As much as I like Miesha, I don't think she has what it takes. Honestly, I think Holmes on another level right now, and she's a big ass girl. I mean, she's walking around about 5'9", and she cuts that weight, but I know she's putting these 10, 15 pounds back on the next day, and you can tell. Honestly, I think it's her time right now.
Danny?
Yeah, I kind of go along the lines of Marquise as well. I think Holly Holm is a phenomenal boxer, and she's gonna keep her off the ground, and she's gonna throw those punches. I think the only way Miesha Tate has a chance is if she really just shows herself, really just pulls something out that
She's had the fight of her life.
Yeah, she needs to give it everything she has.
Miesha Tate's known mostly as a wrestler. She has decent striking skills, but known mostly as a wrestler. Yeah. Her job, I think, is going to be to get Holly Holm down to the ground, but Ronda Rousey couldn't get down to the ground.
Yeah, that's what Ronda thought she can do, and as we all saw, that didn't work. So,
you know, in times in MMA, we've seen these fighters that were invincible, and then next thing you know, somebody came along and took them down, shocking the world. And that's what happened with Ronda Rousey and Holly Holm. And I've seen these fighters as well
that's what might happen with Diaz. I didn't mean to cut you off,
right.
but I would not be surprised if he beats Conor. I mean, he can do it. I honestly don't think he's going to do it, but he does have the skills, I think, to do it. And he's a knucklehead. He's a fighter. You know, Conor's going to have a battle on his hand. It's not going to be no 10-second knockout.
Yeah.
You know, they're both going to be bloody, I think, at the end of the day.
Should be a good fight. I'm looking forward to seeing that. So once again, your prediction for McGregor and Nate Diaz?
I'm going to go with Conor. I'm going to go with my gut, Conor.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with Conor. I'm going to go with McGregor as well.
Two McGregors. All right. Let's go to the Women's Championship. Holly Holm or Miesha Tate?
We're going to go home, second round TKO.
Okay. Calling it.
Holly Holm, I think first round knockout.
First round knockout. All right. Miesha Tate, let's see what you have. It's your time to get that championship. Do you want the crown? Are you going to get the crown? We're going to find out here in just about a week and a half. And Conor McGregor, you said you could beat up anybody in any weight class. Well, you went from the featherweight division all the way up to the welterweight division.
Quick.
Let's see how that works out for you. On this one, yeah, I guess I'm torn. And we got McGregor. We've got Nate Diaz. We have Holly Holm versus Miesha Tate. It's going to be a great fight.
Yep. Good fight.
Absolutely. Well, we'll find out what happens, and we'll get back to you. Thanks once again for tuning in right here with MMA Opinions with the Iron Man Tyson Johnson. Once again, we have Marquise the Beast Johnson, and of course, Dan the Man Lopez.